Texas, home of the North Texas Mean Green, and the fans have been waiting since early this morning for the clash we have in store. Today, an in-state battle between two teams from the state of Texas, and when you face off against another squad from the Lone Star State, the emotions tend to run a little higher. As we see a squad from the Big 12, the Texas Tech Red Raiders, taking on the 22nd ranked team in the land, the North Texas Mean Green. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. North Texas will kick it off to get this game underway. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. So Texas Tech's offense will get the first possession of the game. And here he is, one of the best receivers in the game, and he just commands attention both from the defense and from the fans.
Yeah, he's a guy you got to keep your eye on, and you're going to see him line up all over the field in this game. He can play in the slot, he can play out wide, he can run the entire gamut in the route tree as well. Really nothing this guy can't do.
From the gun, running back gets the give. And you can forget running in the middle against this defense.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
And the third down pass is incomplete.
Defense did a great job. 3rd and short on the opponent's side of the field. They're expecting quick throw. Everybody just dug their heel on the ground. They're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
First one of the day is booted away. They ran him out there 4 times in the victory last week. Fair catch called for and made around the 20-yard line. So the North Texas Mean Green sends out the offense, and they'll go on the attack for the first time. Here are our impact players for this game, and it goes beyond executing an assignment to make an impact in the game.
Yeah, obviously we were talking to both coaching staffs this week, and we asked them who needs to step up and play well. They immediately pointed to these guys right here. They are the key for their respective teams.
Yeah, and they don't always show up in the box score, but these are the guys that are the leaders. These are the guys getting everybody organized and have to play well for their team to succeed.
Keeps it moving for a 3-yard gain to the 24. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. North Texas has it going to work with another first down. The give to the back. And that ball's free behind the line. He's got the ball, and he'll try to pick up a few. They make the tackle after the turnover, but hang on just a second. There's a flag on the field. Let's see if it stands. So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. Offense gets set for second down. To the air, it's Wade. Fires to the right. Just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab.
Man, that's a tough play to make. When you're that far down the field and you're trying to control your body and run as you're laying out, that's a really great effort, really good concentration, and that is how you make your quarterback look really good.
He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the first down. North Texas really has it going on offense. Looking to move it through the air. Off the deflection, missed a great chance to force the turnover. Instead, it'll be second down.
Well, you know what they say, tips lead to picks. So the offense, they're lucky that one wasn't intercepted.
They keep attacking through the air. Caught in the backfield. It's Etienne.
I'll say this, man. In college football, you see a lot of bad tackling. You didn't see it right there. That was an awesome job. First off, being there at the point of attack. Once the tight end made the catch, there was no doubt he was going down. Great job form tackle.
Going for the big play. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. North Texas will have to punt it away. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. And the coverage team down there to touch the ball. No return on this play.
Really nice job there by the punter on that one, getting a lot of hang time and allowing the gunners to get down the field so they could play it off the bounce, down it. Nice coffin corner kick.
Running back searching for a hole. Gets a nice surge and crosses the 5 to the 6-yard line, a pickup of 3. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Fast motion from the offense. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. The give to the tailback. And the Red Raiders will send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He gets it away from his own end zone. On the return, it's Vasquez. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. North Texas takes possession. The Mean Green offense will return to the field. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it. And the defense gets to the quarterback.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes, as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
Just a solid stop by this sophomore.
Oh man, there's some big hitting going on in the trenches right now. This defense, they take a lot of pride in stopping the run. Let's keep our eye on them throughout the course of the game and see if they...
And here's a fumble way behind the line. Defense just cradling that fumble and securing it. Touchdown, Red Raiders! And the defense doing work. What a play by the defense there. Loose football, country fumble, pick it up with room, scoop and score.
No doubt, country versus city. When it's a country fumble, nobody around, I got to pick that puppy up and do some damage with it. Nice job seeing the situation, scooping it up, and making a play.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
A lot of eyeballs on your game, guys, and a few on this interesting matchup as well. Syracuse is currently ahead in this one, but I don't see Jim Brown or Ernie Davis or even Donovan McNabb out there. This team has struggled to pull away. They're up by 7 over Penn State. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. Line gets set, 1st down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires one high and deep. And the deep shot is complete inside the 35-yard line.
What a beautiful throw and catch on this play, and I love the job the receiver did tracking the ball in the air. Nice job of locating the throw and then hauling it in.
You want to talk about flipping the script. They just did that with a huge play, and now they've got it 1st and 10 in plus territory. Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain.
And that play is essentially like a jet sweep, right? This offense is going to run the football conventionally. They'll do it between the tackles. They'll do it outside. But there's a lot of different creative ways they can get their playmakers the football in the running game. And I think that was an example of what you saw right there.
Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a 1st and goal. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Mean Green.
And the running back was not going to be denied on that play. He had a hole. He saw it. He put his foot in the ground, and that was pay dirt.
Ready to try the point after. Right down the boulevard. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And finish the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. After that, latest answer tied things up, just about set to kick it away again. And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm, got off the field really quickly. They need to put something together here.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive. So they got to take a collective breath and start playing like a unit on this drive.
At the 45 on its way. And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45. The Red Raiders will hustle to the line.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to stop this guy. They better rally to the football and get multiple hats because he is not easy to bring down.
Might as well give it to him again. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. They get him on the ground, but it's a first down.
Well, the offense is in a really nice rhythm right now. It seems like no matter what they're dialing up, they're getting positive yards, and it just feels so good as a play caller when you know on first down you can get yards like that turning around and handing them.
Yeah, and on the other side, you're scratching your head going, what the heck can I do here? You got to find something. The defense has got to find a way to create some momentum. Whatever they're doing right now, it's not working. So you got to keep going through that play sheet and maybe find something a little bit different and give this offense something to think about.
They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see who gets the edge early in the second. And the Red Raiders are on the move. He wants to throw. Fires deep toward the end zone. And they took a shot on that one but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete. After they couldn't connect, it's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Pocket starts to collapse. And he can't find a receiver, and down he goes. I'm not positive, but that first down marker might be in the next county. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. The Red Raiders decide to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. And no shot at a return here as the punt flies out of bounds. North Texas sends the offense back onto the field. This could be a real turning point in the game. They scored a touchdown. They got to stop. And now a chance to break the tie.
Yeah, this offense has got it cooking, man. And how about the defense? Great job getting that stop, getting the football right back to the hot hand. Now this offense, Palmer, has a chance.
He'll off one deep down the left side. And they're unable to connect on the long pass. He caught it, but he was out of bounds. It's incomplete. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. And the freshman will chalk up a sack.
Well, the defense has the opponent backed up in their own end, and they are pinning their ears back, getting after the quarterback. You see the athleticism and the speed they have up front as they're able to notch that side.
And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. And let's see what kind of ball plays this offense has ready. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Stoneburner. And the defense coming with bad intentions. They knock him down for a loss. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. He's looking to throw. They'll run the screen. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. They're looking at a 3rd down and short from the 33. A little too anxious along that offensive line. That'll be a false start.
False start.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. They'll need to get this one to the 31 here on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed in the middle. It's Flowers. Now well within striking distance as that 3rd down play gets them a first at the 29. And the Red Raiders come to the line with a new set of downs. The aerial assault continues. Quickly complete.
Well, when you're running the drag route against man coverage like that, as a quarterback, you've got to put the ball out in front of your target. When you do that, you give the guy a chance to then advance the football up the field, pick up a first down like they did right there.
Caught near the sticks. It's Stoneburner. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. The Red Raiders have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. He's looking to pass. Got it! And he will score! Touchdown, Red Raiders!
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. North Texas takes possession. The Mean Green offense will return to the field. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
They just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards. Get some first downs. Get some positive momentum.
He looks that one in nicely. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. Dropping back, it's Wade. It's complete. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. On fourth down, flexing that muscle in the run game. Slammed to the ground, but not before he gets the first down.
You know, college football is so much about emotion and momentum and trying to find parts of games where you can grab it. How about going for it on fourth down on your own end of the field early like that and coming away with the first? That's huge.
Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. He's looking to throw. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. Still on his feet at the 45. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41. North Texas in the hurry up. With jet sweep pass. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Well, I love the aggressive nature of the defense on that play. Everybody playing with eye discipline. They saw the pre-snap motion. They knew who had the football. And you saw guys play with excellent instinct, running downhill and making a tackle.
We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we have ourselves a ball game, and they have a chance to take the lead here before the half. They're looking at a third down and short from the 33. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Hold it. Open.
They'll decline that penalty. Obviously very happy with results of the play. Now on fourth down, they'll settle for a field goal try. He's going to reach for a long one, a 52-yard attempt. No good. And they couldn't cut into the lead. It's still a 7-point game. He's looking to throw it. Fires to the middle. He's got it. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. New set of downs after that completion. Comes out throwing on first down. Fires to the big fella. And here comes the offense on second down. He's looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Henson. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. From inside the 40 at the 37, it's first down. He's going to pass. And he dropped it. Just didn't hook the thing all the way in.
You got to put that one on the receiver. That's just a flat-out drop. That's a good throw by the quarterback. That's a catch that receiver needs to make.
On second down, wants to throw. Out of the backfield, he's open. They make the stop, but the sweet rolling catch is plenty to give him a first down. And the Red Raiders come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll throw it on first down. Fires to the wideout. Hauls it in. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half.
Well, you know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? It's their own defense. David, I know you love playing on teams with great offenses.
Let's go.
Looking to throw. He's got it on the move. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? He's looking to throw. Fires to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Red Raiders.
And it's now the 2nd time this wide receiver has scored. Another outstanding job with the route. Great job securing the catch.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. An impressive 66-yard touchdown drive. And they finish it up with a 3-yard scoring toss. Bringing it back. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Wide out in motion. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Makes his connection. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. Just enough time for one final play in this half. Dropping back, it's Wade. Pressure coming. They get to him as he throws. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be 3rd down. They'll try to run for it. And he's brought down, but a flag is also down.
Hold it. Offense.
They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, who's had a better seat there in Denton than you have for what's been a fun first half? And it's been said football is a game of inches, and guess what? Based on the comparison between 3rd down conversion rate today and the average yard per play, how can you argue that? I mean, the low-lying fruit is to look at some of the explosive plays we've seen in panic. But really, this game is going to come down to which team is more efficient when they have the ball and how they play when it matters most. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at lovely Dat-Q Stadium.
The Red Raiders will kick it away to crank up the 2nd half. Oh, he's going to take a chance and bring it out. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. North Texas sends the offense back onto the field. They got a lot done through the air in the first half, and they might need even more production here in the 2nd. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. They'll try to find a more productive play this time on 2nd and long from the 14. Lost one deep down the right side. Picked off. Looking for more room. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Got a man in the middle. They bring him down, but he's got a 1st and goal from the 10. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. Going up top on 1st down. He makes a grab. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. Now it's 2nd and goal. He's looking to throw. Buys a little extra time. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of settling for 3, but it is 3rd and goal. And good coverage and better hands by the defender to knock it down in the end zone. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. From the left hash, this one shouldn't be too much trouble. What a disappointment. No good. Missed the field goal, but still a 2-touchdown lead at 14. North Texas takes possession. The Mean Green offense will return to the field. The option look. Now the toss. Crosses the 30. He's got a lane. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. That's the way to start a drive. Now they'll snap it just shy of midfield. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Touch pass on the jet sweep. And he's ridden to the ground, but there's also a flag down. Let's check the call.
Hold it. Offense.
They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. A first down for the offense. Scanning the field, it's Wade. Finds his big tight end. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. North Texas in the hurry up. Off play action. Firing deep. Got his man to the left. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one. North Texas has it going to work with another first down. Getting some heat. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. A first down sack can be a drive killer. Now it's 2nd and 13. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. Already in field goal range, but now trying to convert this 3rd and long from the 20. Feeling some heat. And the defense, they've got him at the 27. Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. And they'll kick it from the left side, a 44-yard try. And the kicker delivers the 3 ball to finish off the drive. After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. I know they put up really good numbers on offense, but, David, they're starting to feel a little game pressure right now.
Exactly. That scoreboard's starting to get a little bit tighter, cutting into that lead. Now, you know every possession matters, Palmer. A little pressure for this offense.
Yeah, and so you can't get tight, right? The best players on this offense now need to step up, and they need to start making plays. You got to identify where those one-on-ones are.
Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. He's looking to throw. Gets away from 1. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
Well, I think a big key to linebackers having success when they blitz is the timing. You see how perfect that timing was by that linebacker? It's almost as if he knew when the snap count was. Great anticipation.
They play that screen nicely. He tried to find his way to the marker, but it'll be 4th down. And the Red Raiders will punt this one away. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. And that one will sail out of bounds. No chance for a return there. North Texas sends the offense back onto the field. It's always great to get points on a drive, but it would behoove them to try to get a touchdown this time around, Palmer.
They may have to get out of their comfort zone here too, David, a little bit. Just start being more aggressive and take some chances, but that's what's going to have to happen for them to win this game.
Yeah, and when you're losing, obviously everything gets heightened. Everything becomes more critical. This drive is crucial because you've got to cut into this deficit and put some points on the board.
Looking to pass. It's Wade. Unloads to the wideout. Oh, he drops it right down the middle of the field, and he couldn't make the play. 3rd down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. He's going to take off. And the defense is there to stop him short of the first down. North Texas will have to punt it away. Looking for a block. It's Morales. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. Things Things have been clicking along nicely, Jesse, but they have to make sure they keep it up.
Yeah, they got to wake up. It seems like they've been a bit lackadaisical here the last few drives, maybe as we've seen this lead dwindle a little bit, David. So they need a bit of a spark here to get that mojo back.
Yeah, and you always have the adjustments, and then your opponent adjusts, and now they got to readjust now because this game's getting a little bit tighter than they liked.
It'll take some work to get to the sticks. It's 3rd and long from the 30. From the gun, wants to pass. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. The Red Raiders send out the punt unit. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Bringing it back, it's Vasquez. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. 1st down for this offense. Power football with the run. That's some old school, hard-nosed, tough running as he powers his way to the 30. North Texas in the hurry up. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. And they make the tackle, but he has plenty for the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wide receiver shows motion. Back to throw, it's Wade. Can't hold on, he had him right down the middle, and he flat dropped it. After the misfire, now on 2nd down. Quick completion to the right. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
Great play by the cornerback. In this offense, they're just trying to get this receiver the ball quickly to see if he can make something happen. But that cornerback was draped all over him. Nice job.
And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. North Texas will have to punt it away. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stops. They'll start this drive and snap it from the 40. To the air on 1st down. A strike downfield. Racing down the left side. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Red Raiders. They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9.
Have a day.
And it's blocked. He picks it up. That's a live ball. That's the kind of drive everybody loves. OC, quarterback, 1 snap, put it in the end zone. So they had the blocked extra point, had to settle for 6, and they hope the kickoff goes a little smoother. There to make the stop, and we've played 3 in this one. That's the end of the quarter, and Texas Tech is on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. As we start the 4th quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. North Texas takes possession. The Mean Green offense will return to the field. David, the punter got some work last time. They'd like to keep him on the sidelines in this drive.
Yeah, it's not something you want to say very often. You don't want the punter. This offense needs to get back lathered up and get a little bit more of a rhythm.
Best way to do that, identify where your best players are and just get them the football. Give these guys some touches to kickstart this offense.
And he makes the catch inside the 25. Sprinting all the way, he'll take it to the house, but there is a flag on the field. That celebration turned sour quickly after they saw that flag, and it wiped out the big play and the touchdown. To throw, it's Wade. Throws for the tight end. It's caught. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Touch pass on the jet sweep. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Just a short pass to the tight end. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. Lining up, trying to convert this 3rd and short from the 40. To the ground to try to pick up the first. At midfield, he's got room. The expressway is wide open. Chopping up this defense, and they've got it all the way down to the 23.
And it's just got to be nice to have a running back that can make big-time plays with his feet. First down, second down, third down right here. His opportunity, he gets the football, makes a huge gain. He makes this offense go, and it makes it so easy to be a playmaker.
They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. They're about to run a dirty half-dozen plays on this drive. They get him down. Tough run. Picks up 4. They'll mark it at the 19. North Texas doing business from the red zone. He got enough for the first down before sliding, but there is a marker on the field. It might be coming back. Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. Wide out in motion. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. And that pass is intercepted. Not much on that return, but I think they'll let him slide after making that pick, and they'll have it at the 20. The offense set for a first down play. From the shotgun, they'll run it. And a 9-yard gain on first down leaves them with 2nd and short. They'll try the run. They've got it out to the 34 after getting 5 there. Lining up from the 34 on first down. They'll run it from the gun. And they make the tackle, but the official has tossed his flag.
Illegal block in the back. Offense.
This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. The run to the left. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
And the Red Raiders are on the move. Motion from the offense. From the gun, running back on the move. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. The Red Raiders come to the line with a new set of downs. They're getting this guy lathered up. Really nice, patient job to find some running room by this junior. And the Red Raiders headed quickly to the line.
I think you have to like what you see if you're the coaching staff here. Your offense is on the field, and it looks like you got a pretty good drive going, and you're just going to try and keep this thing marching, keep the clock ticking. You've got a really nice lead here late. Just want to find ways to keep the chains moving. They're doing it.
And the incompletion brings up a 2nd down for this offense. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. And gang tackling on this dude is a good idea. They needed it, but he still got the first down. On 1st and 10, trying to strike from the 15. Fast motion from the offense. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. And they try the middle of this defense, and that is not happening. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Into the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. They'll go to the ground. Nifty little dance step. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense is that much closer to salting away a victory. Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. And that will extend their lead even further. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Dynamite matchup today, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Notre Dame has the lead currently, but it hasn't come easy for the Golden Gophers. They're in a tight one right now. They're up by a field goal over Navy. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line. Looking for a man. It's Wade. Finds his big tight end. They make the tackle at the 33, but he's ripped off 15 yards and picked up a first down. They'll test the right side. And the tackle was made, but there has been a flag thrown.
Holding. Offense.
That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. They're just making things harder now. It's 1st and 20. The snap sets up the throw. Using the quick game. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. Now on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Trying to get to it. He was able to squirt free and pick up a few and avoid a negative play there. A 3rd and long coming up here. Touch pass on the run. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. North Texas doing business from the red zone. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. That's the last thing you want as an offense, a negative play, a sack on first down. He's got it. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a 1st and goal from the 10. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. He wants it all. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. And here we go. Final play of the game right here. On 2nd down, looking again to throw. Unleashes to the end zone. And the pass will be incomplete, looking for a little window dressing at the end, but the ball game is over. You're going to hear guys after this game say, got to work harder, got to be more intense. You know, sometimes the harder you try, the worse it gets. And it seemed to me that's what happened out there today.
Yeah, just never really got into a rhythm for this team. There's no doubt they've got a lot of very talented players on both sides of the ball. So, David, I don't think this is a situation where they need to now freak out and try to reinvent things on either side of the football. Just being in better rhythm early and trying to find that in their next game, I think, would go a long way.
Yeah, and it's just finding a couple of those plays. What do I do really well? Let's continue to build on that. Let's take away these negative plays. Let's take away these turnovers. How do we create more turnovers? I think that rhythm you're talking about, Jesse, finding those things that I do well, building on them, and doing more of them.
That's going to do it for